What's going on, guys? This is Andrew Chicken and welcome back to another Minecraft video. In this one I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a nice, easy, and compact redstone minecart storage system. You can hide it under your floor, looks completely flush, and no one will ever know where your stuff is. It's really nice, really awesome. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get straight on with it. Alright, so here we are in our nice little room. We got no walls here, no roof, but that's okay. We can do with this room, alright? It's creative. We can do whatever we want. But over here we have a nice looking wall with 3 buttons. One with diamonds, emeralds, and we've got some gold. Butter. I love it. And if you can hide these buttons away from people, because these are the buttons that you press to get your minecart chest up here, if you can hide these, people are just going to see this, think it's some sort of fancy looking mine thing that you can't really get in right here, but you could break away these blocks, if you wanted to. Make it look like a mine. Of course, you can't really... Oh, you can go down there. Well, then never mind. You probably don't want to do that. But if... You know... I don't know what people think. So, you have these buttons over here. You have diamond, emerald, and gold. Each one of these brings up a separate chest, brings it up into this slot right here. Alright, so if we press this diamond one, obviously we're going to get diamonds. You can hear it come up, and there it is. We've got a nice chest full of diamonds. Look at all these. So many diamonds. Someone went ham in the mines. All sorts of diamonds. I love it. And I'm going to take one. Alright. Send that back down. It's going to go back down into our storage system down there. Now, if we want emeralds, press this button. Here the minecarts were, and there we go. We got a stack of emeralds in here. Man, wonder who mined this all. Yeah. Alright. And then, last but not least, if we want ourselves some butter. Butter for the pancakes. Press this button right here. And look, we got some gold. Loads of gold. I love it. And naturally, we press this button down to send it back down to the system. Now, maybe asking, how does this work? How does this work? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, well, that's what I'm here to show you. F5 fit. Down here is all of the redstone required for this build. It's really simple. It's practically clusterable, except you can only have 3 over here, because that's the max amount for this side. So, we have this little switch right here. Basically, makes the button into a lever. So you press this, and it basically turns on these torches. I can't remember what the circuit's called. It's like an ARF switch or something like that. I don't know. Nice one block thick design. Nice and effective. It looks tileable, but these are the max amount of tiles. You can have 3. And then right here we have neat little system. This is to activate this again, turning it back to this torch on and these 2 torches on. Because when these torches are on, this torch is off. You need to activate this redstone to get it back to this look in here. So like if we were to press this diamond button right here, you can see this torch is off, these are on, and then when we press this button, this activates this redstone, turning that off, turning that on, like that. So if we go ahead and press this button, as you can see, puts it back to the original setting. And then down here, we have all this redstone, sandstone from where I built this in another world. Get rid of that. Nobody likes sandstone, you. We have this redstone right here. First one, mandatory to activate this trail of redstone. Basically, each of these lead to this rail. Now what these rails do is, basically it turns it. So for the first one, like if we were to hit this one, turn the rail, it turned these 2 rails, so that way this minecart can go all the way over here smoothly. And then when it deactivates, it turns all these rails back, so it can just go back there effectively. And then this one, you press it, and it turns that way. Depress it, turns back here. And then for this one, it's the same thing. You go there, and then, now by the time this is turned back to its original setting, this minecart is already back there, so you don't need to worry about that. And then last but not least, up here, this is just the delay as to how long we need to turn this off. It's 3 repeaters all on 4 ticks delay. And then for this one, it's just no delay. Because who likes delay? I mean, really? So, let's crack on with building this. Alright, so how we're going to be building this is in different sections. We're going to start off with the white section down here, which consists of the redstone that is linking up our 3 buttons right here, and the rails, as well as these 3 repeaters right here going into this yellow block. Then, we're going to tackle these 3 circuits right here with the red, green, and orange wool. That is basically the lever function for our buttons. Then we're going to tackle the rails with the yellow wool, the yellow and blue wool. Then finally we're going to tackle the redstone that basically ends the circuit and resets it back to normal when you press that button over there. Just to make things a little bit easier to understand. So the first layer we're going to be building is going to be this white layer back here, which is basically just a bunch of redstone dust in a very fancy looking pattern. And so the resources you're going to need for that first layer are in my inventory. I've got 22. I'm using white wool just for this layer. You can use whatever block you typically put redstone on, whatever you really want to do. It doesn't matter what this block is. And then 24 redstone dust, 5 slabs. In this case I'm using stone slabs because they're awesome. And 3 redstone repeaters. So first thing you're going to do is go to the side with that you're going to put the 3 buttons on, which is marked by these gray wool right here. You're going to want to go down here, go straight in the middle, which is right here, and count over 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after this block, you're going to want to place your first white wool down, then one on top of it, break the one underneath. And then you want to go to, and then I can't talk today. Then you're going to want to put 3 more blocks right here, and you're going to want to do the same 2 blocks over, so right here, like that, and right here, like that. And then you're going to want to connect them at their endpoints right here, and then you're going to, I give up talking. You're going to want to go over another 3 and then build up one like this. And do the same thing right here. Like this. There we go. And so that should be all of your wool expended. Like that. Ooh, fancy words. Expended, yeah. And then you're going to want to cover all of that with redstone. Make it nice and red. Give it some stripes. Really jagged stripes. Like that. And then the last thing you're going to want to do, let me get my wool back out, is you're going to want to put slab right there, and a slab right there. And then you're also going to put a slab here, a slab here, and a slab here. And then delete these blocks. And then on these 3 slabs right here, these should be by your buttons. You want to put a redstone repeater. Just leave it as it is. Don't flick it any times. And do the same for these 3. At least, yeah, that's how it looks over there. And then for these 2, you're just going to want to put your redstone dust. And that's going to be the first layer. So all your resources should be depleted. And this is what it's going to look like. Pretty neat. Alright. So you have the first layer down. Looks pretty nice. Nice and clean cut. Looks great. And so you're going to want to start on the second layer now. And what you're going to need for this layer is in my inventory right here. You're going to need 6, well, in total you're going to need 15 blocks. I organized mine just a little bit. Nice fancy colors, you know, because colorful things are great. And then what you're also going to need is 3 stone slabs, or, you know, slabs in general. You're going to need 15 redstone dust and 9 redstone torches. Now, what you're going to want to do is, and I'm just going to show you how to build one, then build the rest, you know, cut, because you don't really need to see me build this 3 times in a row. So, basically what you're going to want to do is come off of this redstone, up like that, then over, and let me see real quick, is this line up? Yeah, it's lined up with that. So, You're going to have this orange block right here. Then what you're going to want to do is take redstone torch, put it there, redstone torch there, and then down here you're going to want to come off and do 2 lime wool right there, or block that you're using. Put some redstone dust there. Then take your other wool block right there, put it there, and then on top of this redstone torch, go ahead and put down a block and then put a slab coming off of there. Delete that block, simply so that way you can go up through here and then up like that. And then finally, you're going to want to put your final wool block right there, and put down a piece of redstone dust, and then you're going to want to put your final redstone torch right there, and this is going to complete this circuit right here. Now all you have to do is duplicate it 2 more times, and as you can see, it's currently turned on. If you want to turn it off because you have OCD like me, I'm going to get a wood button actually, just so you can see it. Just put down a button, click it there. It doesn't work. I forgot about that. And one more thing, you're also going to want to put redstone right here. But if you have OCD like me, you're crazy like that, just put a block right there, and it'll reset the whole thing. And I'm going to go ahead and put all these buttons up here, because, So I'm going to go ahead and build these 3 outside of video, and you can see what it looks like. Basically, it looks like that over here. I mean, really, all I got to do is just put a line right there, do that, and just keep going. Just duplicate everything, it's a good time. Alrighty, there we go. As you can see, we duplicate everything. Oops, a little redstone block right there. So now when you flick each of these buttons, turns it like that. As you can see, if we click that one, turns that redstone torch off. Click that one, turns that redstone torch off. It acts like a lever. And, if we just put this over there temporarily, real quick, reset the whole thing. So, there's your second layer done. Just 3 of these. Pretty simple. Let's move on to the next layer. Alright, so now you have layers 1 and 2 done. Now it's time for layer 3. We get to play with some rails. Minecart rails. It's so fun. So, let's get right on with this. First thing you're going to get, I cannot talk. What am I going to do? First thing you're going to do, alright, is you're going to put a yellow wool right in front of here. Oh, and by the way, almost forgot, resources you're going to need for this layer, 23 blocks, for your choice. I'm using yellow wool in this instance. 3 redstone torches. You're also going to need 3 blocks to place those on. Forgot about those. Then you're going to need 6 powered rails and 17 normal rails, which should add up to 23. So just 23 rails in general. But you're going to want to put these blocks here, and then on top of this redstone right here, going to want to put 3 right there, 3 right there, and 3 right there. So it's kind of like this whole thing right there. And then, you guessed it, we're going to connect these, and then on all of these, we're going to put rails right here. And just to make things a lot simpler and easier, I'm going to put powered rails on all 3 of these right there. Alright? Don't worry about the top of these, we're going to put purple things on there later. So you're going to want to put rails right there, and these all should be like this one over here, where you have these 2 sections connecting, and then this one trying to go in there but failing. And these curves should be facing left, except for that one, of course. So if it looks like this right here, it's correct. And then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and put your yellow wool right here, put a powered rail there, and then your torch, and then over here, let me go look at this real quick, because remembering rail placements is kind of hard. So yeah, you want something like this. So you put your rail on top of here, and then block right there, powered rail, your second powered rail, or no, 5th powered rail, second torch, and then go up 1 more block, like so. I think this is how you do it. Sorry, I'm horrible at rails. I really am. Yeah, you don't want to do that, actually. Hold on, I can't remember anything. Sorry, my bad. I built this wrong. Okay, so you want powered rail there. Then your rail there. I'll put that too high. And then you're gonna put your rail right there. Rail right. No, what did I do wrong? Oh, right. Rail there. Then put your wool there. Go up here. Bada bing, bada boom. I think your rail goes. Your final powered rail goes there. Oh, broke the block accidentally. Alright. Powered rail there. Blue wool there. Redstone torch right there. And then go up one final block. Come inside here like a boss. Oh, 2 more blocks actually. So one right there and there. And then just put more rails there. And I forgot you actually need 1 more powered rail. So that's 7 rails. 3 there, 3 here, 1 there. Forgot about that when I was counting. So get out of here real quick. And there you should have it. Your 3rd layer, bunch of rails, is now done. And if you want to get this out of the way real quick, you can go ahead and put your minecart chests down out of these right there. And if you want to be real proactive, you can put everything you want to put in there too. Go ahead and sort them while you're still building. But of course, we're not sorting anything. This is just for demonstration. So with that being said, let's move on to the 4th and final layer after we add in a wooden button, because now I have OCD about that side. Sorry. Alright. Stop procrastinating. Let's go on to the 4th layer. Alrighty. So, we've got layers 1, 2, and 3. This build is almost finished. We've even got our minecart chests in here. But now it's time for the last layer, which is what happens when you push this button that basically resets the entire thing. This whole jabroni right here, the most complex part of the build in my opinion. So, to start it off, you're going to need some materials. You need 24 more blocks, 5 redstone repeaters, 10 redstone dust, and 6 redstone torches. And so to start building this, really it's easiest to start at the button right here. And, let's see. Yeah, you're going to want to break these blocks. This is going to have to end up being a slab. I think, yeah. See, it's a slab over there. You need a slab right here. So if you're making your floor out of something, make it out of something that has a slab. So let's get out a slab right here. Put that there. Then you're going to need a... Ooh. Why did the sky turn dark? Oh, it must be storming. I'm in the void world, so, yeah, there's no rain. It actually looks pretty cool. You can actually see things really well. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to clear the weather. It looks cool. So, then you're going to want to come down 1 block and place redstone dust on those 2 blocks. Then you're going to want to come over all the way over to, what is it, here? Yeah, right here. And you're going to want to place a block right here. So it should look something like it does over there, something like it does right here, where you have 2 blocks over here. So, here's a better explanation. Put 1 block down with the button, then go 1 block down, go over 3, and go over another block, put a block on top of that, then go over 2 more. Nice and simple. And then, you guessed it, we gotta tile it again. Let me check real quick. Yeah, the tiling starts right here. So go all the way over till you get right here. So 4 more blocks over. And then you just gotta repeat this whole design again. It's gonna get tight to move in here, so when you're building this, if it's easier for you to tear out your floor for a bit, that's okay. Floor's not gonna mess up anything. So now, let's get into the complex redstone part. First up, let's place our torches down. You're going to want to put them on this side of them, facing this whole circuit right over here. You're going to want to place them on that side of the block jutting up. And then you're also going to want to place them down here. So this redstone should link up, like that. And then you're going to want to put redstone dust there, there, and there. So these torches should be off. These torches should be on. That's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is over here. The perfect, flawless design, you know, man. Alright. And then, the rest of your redstone dust simply needs to be put like that. Yeah. Like this. So just 3 redstone dust right there. And that should be all your redstone dust. Alright. Now this should be all your redstone dust as soon as you place the other 2 right here that I completely forgot to do. Then, last but not least, you're going to want to put in your repeaters. Starting with this one, you want to face it in this direction. And set that one to 4 ticks delay. And then, this is where it's going to get tricky to start putting things in. Like, you're going to want to put 2 repeaters right here, and set them both to 4 ticks delay. So, these 3 repeaters on full delay. Right-click them all the way to max. And then over here, you're going to want to put the last 2 repeaters on 4 ticks delay. And there you should have it. So, if we click this button right here, this minecart is going to be sent up. Coming from this slot, the first slot. Then we click this one. And we're going to break this block. And then reset the whole system because we forgot to break that block. 1 sec. Alright, there we go. Don't know why it just pressed the escape key there, but for some reason it did. There we go. Fixed it. So, apparently, you're not going to want this block right here. So you see where your wall ends right there? You have that, this 4 block gap right there. You're going to want to break that extra block right there, or else your minecart won't go back down. Yeah. Helpful tip. If you want this thing to work, you better do that. So let's try this again, shall we? Press this button. This minecart's going to come up. We can loot whatever we want from it. Loot all the wonderful air. Put more air in. And then we go back down, and it should pop right back into this first slot. Now let's try it with the second slot. Press the second button. If I can reach it. Second minecart's going to go flying up here. Even more air in it. Because everybody loves air. It's the new popular thing now. We press this button, and it should bounce off of that one, then go nice and neat right back there. Sorry, it's a little bit fidgety, but just prove to you that it works. Press this button, it's going to go right back up again. Nice and easy. Second minecart is always the most fidgety, you know, bouncing all over the place. Like a kid high on sugar, you know, stuff like that. And so then the third one, if we press this, minecart from the third shot slips. Like I said, I cannot talk. So the third slot, minecart from the third slot pops up. We click this button, and minecart goes back in its slot. Nice and simple. So there we have it. This is the hidden minecart storage system underneath your floor. Nice and hidden. You could have a whole secret room filled with this, and then you could have secret chests underneath here. You know, nice and neat. There's only 3 chests available here, but you could have 2 different systems side by side. You could have 3 different systems. You could have all sorts of different systems. And I'd also like to note that this is my original design. Very proud of it. So beautiful. I mean, I think it's my own design. I didn't look up a tutorial for it. If there's some design exactly like this, then I'm sorry. I didn't see your stuff. I'm sorry, okay? Gosh. But yeah, here's your original... Somewhat original, I think it's original, probably original, hidden underneath the floor minecart redstone system. That's gonna hide away all your chests, make it nice and easy. Nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be seeing you guys later. Goodbye. Before we leave, I want some diamonds. Give me some diamonds. Diamonds! Yeah. Goodbye.